I'm gonna tell you how Kyler Murray could stand to make $2 million just by signing his name to play baseball, but why that's not the thing that complicates Kyler Murray's decision to play football in the fall or sign a Major League Baseball contract. And all that's coming up after the bumper.
What do you mean you don't subscribe to my son's YouTube channel?
Mama, no!
Just snap the damn ball, RJ.
What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. If this is your first time here, consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always OU related, college football related, sports related. Alright, so we gotta talk about Kyler Murray, and in particular, Kyler Murray's ability to play baseball rather than play quarterback. Now, we know that Kyler Murray is one of the most talented college football quarterbacks in the nation. We also know that he's a Texas high school football legend who went undefeated as a 5A starting quarterback. And what a lot of people know is that Kyler Murray is also an outstanding baseball player. One of the reasons that he decided to transfer from Texas A&M to Oklahoma is because he knew that Lincoln Riley and Skip Johnson would allow him to do both. And after a pretty bad baseball season last year, Kyler Murray has shown what kind of a ball player he is. His 2018 line is such. He's batting .296, he's hit 7 home runs, he has 36 runs batted in, 7 stolen bases, and about 500,000 Sooners fans with their hearts in their throats because Kyler Murray has turned into a legitimate first 3 rounds prospect in the MLB Draft. As a matter of fact, ESPN's top baseball draft analyst Keith Law had this to write about Kyler Murray. Murray is slated to start at quarterback this fall for the Sooners, but if he's finally ready to play baseball full time, his plus speed and contact-oriented swing would make him a first-round pick, especially since he's played fairly well since moving into the Sooners lineup in the 3rd weekend of the spring. On top of this, Keith Law rates Murray the number overall prospect for the 2018 draft and would have him rated higher if he was sure that Kyler Murray loved baseball enough to sign with a Major League Baseball team this summer. But that's where it really gets complicated because people don't really know. 24/7 Sports published a really great article digging into the complicated nature of assessing whether or not Kyler Murray is a good candidate to take in the draft. I'm going to link that in the description below. But the finer points are this. There's not a whole lot of tape on Kyler Murray, which makes it really hard for scouts to get a good read on him, especially since he was hurt for a lot of his senior year when he was draft eligible in 2015, where he was primarily a DH. But you can see that he flashes at center field for the Sooners. You can see his outstanding speed, which we saw on a football field during the spring game, and you know he can hit for power now, as opposed to just contact. Also muddy in the waters is that Kyler Murray's uncle, Calvin, played professional baseball and is an employee of MLB super agent Scott Boras. And because Kyler hasn't said anything to anybody about his intentions to play football and or baseball and or sign a contract, nobody really knows what he's thinking, but everybody knows that he's really well insulated with the information he needs to have to make a good decision from his uncle Calvin and possibly Scott Boras. But even with all of that, these are the numbers. The number 36 overall pick in the draft is held by the Pittsburgh Pirates, and that pick is worth. But if he should go in the 1st round at the bottom to the Dodgers, that pick value. So for a 5'8", 5'9" quarterback who might have a hard time going in the 1st round or even the 2nd round of the NFL draft, it's worth considering whether or not Kyler should just play baseball and go get that money. Now, I believe that Kyler Murray's heart is in playing football, and I believe in going with your heart over your head. But I guess the point here is none of us are Kyler Murray, and none of us know what Uncle Calvin has said to Kyler or what Scott Boras has said to Uncle Calvin who's talked to Kyler. Nobody knows. But we will find out sooner rather than later because the 2018 football season starts in September. Deuces.